Английские скороговорки. B. Betty bought a bit of butter, but she found the butter bitter. So Betty bought a bit of better butter to make the bitter butter better. Еще раз. Betty bought a bit of butter, but she found the butter bitter. So Betty bought a bit of better butter to make the bitter butter better. Bill had a billboard. Bill also had a board bill. The board bill. So Bill sold his billboard and paid his board bill. Then the board bill no longer board bill, but though he had no board bill, neither did he have his billboard. Billboard – это плакат, board bill – это счет за стол. D. Did Doug dig David's garden or did David dig Doug's garden? Did Doug dig David's garden or did David dig Doug's garden? Do drop in at the dewdrop inn. Do drop in at the dewdrop inn. Dewdrop inn гостиница «Капелька росы». F. Four furious friends fought for the phone. Four furious friends fought for the phone. 5 flippant Frenchmen fly from France for fashions. 5 flippant Frenchmen fly for France for fashions. H. How was Harry hastened so hurriedly from the hunt? How was Harry hastened so hurriedly from the hunt? In Hertford, Hereford, and Hampshire, hurricanes hardly ever happen. In Hertford, Hereford, and Hampshire, hurricanes hardly ever happen. J. James just jostled Jean gently. James just jostled Jean gently. Jack the jailbird jacked a jeep. Jack the jailbird jacked a jeep. Джек, тюремная птичка, отжала джип. K. Kiss her quick, kiss her quicker, kiss her quickest. My cutlery cuts kindly and cleanly. My cutlery cuts kindly and cleanly. L. Literally literary. Literally literary. Larry sent the letter a letter later. Larry sent the letter a letter later. The letter – это последнее из перечислений, которое слушателю понятно из предыдущего диалога, из контекста. Lucy lingered, looking longingly for her lost lap dog. Lucy lingered, looking longingly for her lost lap dog. Долго искала свою собачку ручную. Anne and you. You know New York, you need New York, you know you need unique New York. You know New York, you need New York, you know you need unique New York. P. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper, where's the pack of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled pepper. If Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled pepper, where's the pack of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked? Pearls, please, pretty Penelope, pretty Penelope. Pearls, please, pretty Penelope, pretty Penelope, Pring. Q. Quick kiss, quicker kiss, quickest kiss. Quickly, 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 quickly. R. Round the rugged rocks, the ragged rascal ran. Round the rugged rocks, the ragged rascal ran. Reading and writing are richly rewarding. Reading and writing are richly rewarding. Real rock wall, real rock wall, real rock wall. Real rock wall, real rock wall, real rock wall. Rory the warrior and Roger the warrior were reared wrongly in a rural brewery. Rory the warrior and Roger the warrior were reared wrongly in a rural brewery. S. She stood on the balcony, inexplicably mimicking him hiccuping and amicably welcoming him in. She stood on the balcony, inexplicably mimicking him hiccuping and amicably welcoming him in. 6 thick thistle sticks. 6 thick thistle sticks. The shrewd shrew sold Sarah 7 sliver fish slices. The shrewd shrew sold Sarah 7 sliver fish slices. Sister Susie sat on the seashore sewing shirts for sailors. Sister Susie sat on the seashore sewing shirts for sailors. She sells seashells on the seashore. She sells seashells on the seashore. Stupid superstition. Stupid superstition. Tongue twisters totally twist tongues today. Tongue twisters totally twist tongues today. 10 tame tadpoles tucked tightly in a thin tall tin. 10 tame tadpoles tucked tightly in a thing tall tin. 2 toads, totally tired, trying to trot to Tewkesbury. 2 toads, totally tired, trying to trot to Tewkesbury. 13 turtles tucked their tails tightly, travelling through thick tall terrain. 13 turtles tucked their tails tightly, travelling through thick tall terrain. Еще раз. 13 turtles tucked their tails tightly, travelling through thick tall terrain. V. Vincent vowed vengeance very vehemently. Vincent vowed vengeance very vehemently. Vera valued the valley violets. Vera valued the valley violets. Vance Vulture loves volleying volleyball in valleys with various violets. Vance Vulture loves volleying volleyball in valleys with various violets. W. Or sound W. Wally Walrus washes in water while wildly wishing for wet winter walnuts. Wally Walrus washes in water while wildly wishing for wet winter walnuts. Y. Yazmin yelled yesterday about yellow yarn. Yazmin yelled yesterday about yellow yarn. Yazmin yelled yesterday about yellow yarn. И, наконец, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. И в заключение сложность сочетания звуков th и r. Thr, thr, thr. Первый идет глагол throw, бросать. Throw, threw, thrown. Throw, threw, thrown. Бросать, бросил, брошенный. Through, через. Совпадает по произношению со второй формой, прошедшей формой глагола throw, through. Through, через. Though, хотя. Though, though. Thread, thread. Threat, threat. Thread, threat. На этом все. Спасибо за внимание.